doing?
Fine. And you?
Yeah, I'm also fine. Thank you so much. Where are you from? You're from France, right?
Yes, near Paris.
Near Paris. Okay.
Yes, in the suburb of Paris.
Is there a cat or a dog in your background? Oh yeah, I can see
A
some.
cat, a cat.
Cat. Oh, it's climbing a chair. Oh, she's beautiful. Oh.
Yeah. Allez, va. Voilà. She like she likes the cam.
Yeah, okay.
Aïe. Non, non, on mord pas. On mord pas. Sorry.
No problem. I used to have two studio cats right here at the studio, and
Oh,
they came by every day, and they were just lying on the desk or on the mixing desk and having a nap. And but when I started to edit or to record bagpipes, they always went
yeah.
away. Yeah, there
The
are
sound of
certain
the
frequencies. Yeah. I think the sound of the instrument isn't bagpipes and cats. That's not a match.
the same for her. She likes to go on the keyboard, the phone.
You okay?
So we are here to talk about postmortem.
Yeah.
The last one, the previous one, should be the last one,
hmm
and you change your mind. Why?
Yeah. In a way. Yeah, that's a short question, but this may take time for the answer a little bit.
Yes.
So, actually,
Okay.
uh, when we were producing Himmelfahrt, which was the album right before Postmortem,
Mm,
we just came out from the Corona pandemic, and we thought, y- there were bands that were handling the situation pretty well, and so Sally, we are one of the bands who did not handle the situation pretty well. So it was quite difficult for us.
mm,
And it was difficult to work on new material and to write new stuff. But after all, Himmelfahrt turned out to be a pretty good record. And there are things where when you start thinking about making records after being in a band for about 30 years,
yes.
so you're not that fresh or just like a young band doing their first two records or something. So after there's there has been said so much with our music and our lyrics within the last 13 or 14 studio records. So um yeah, just things you think about. But something magic happened because when we published Himmelfahrt, we realized that it's a pretty good record. And everyone around us liked it. So the press liked it, the media liked it, and the fans liked it too. And it
Yes.
turned out to be that we did something right even after 30 years. And that gave us so much energy and brought back that spark and the flame you need to be creative as a band. And
Mm,
keeping that flame burning, postmortem happened right after, I don't know, between the release of Himmelfahrt and the finished product for postmortem, it was about 12 months or something. So it wasn't that huge amount of time between those two records. So yeah.
mhm. Okay. And there is a duet with Workings,
Yeah.
Stahl auf Stahl.
Yeah.
Um, and how can I say? Uh, how how do you manage to match the two universes?
That's a pretty good question because there are two different things. There are the lyrics and or let's say the concept behind both bands. So
Yes.
War Kings are more a power metal band if you want so, and Subway to Sally is more like a folk rock,
Folk.
medieval, yeah,
Yeah.
folk metal, medieval rock band. And we came up with the idea because this year we are doing our Eisheiligen Nacht tour together with Walkings. And so it was a pretty, it just felt right to make a song with them. And
Mm,
we started writing, and then we were thinking about what is the connection between those two bands. The War Kings, they are
yes.
wearing masks on stage and they have alter egos. So
Mm,
they try to look like ancient war kings. That's what's the name is. So there's a Spartan, there's a Caris, and
mm,
all these Yeah, just workings, So it has more some vibe of ancient times, and Subway to Sally more the folky and medieval style. And we thought that a steel on steel, that's what Stahl auf Stahl means if you
Yes.
translate it
Yeah.
into English. That's meant to be a soundtrack for people who are doing live action role play or who are playing role plays in the internet. Everyone is hating war, but as a hobby, it seems to be fine. So that's that's the meaning behind the song. It's just a soundtrack for some kind of role play or board games or yeah. So the feeling of yeah, let's go to war, let's hit steel on steel.
Uh, it fits. It's
Yeah,
okay. I
thank
like.
you. I'm
I
glad
like
you
very
like it.
much. I
Cool.
like workings and you
Mhm.
too and both. It's okay.
Cool. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Yes. And the other song too. Uh, Good songs. I saw you a long time ago at Wacken. Uh,
Yeah,
yes, it
we've
was
been we've been playing a lot in Wacken.
yes.
There were times where no other band had so many concerts at Wacken as Subway to Sally.
um, so, what's the messages you want to bring with this album?
What
Because
message?
you,
Mhm.
yeah, yes, messages.
Yeah, the messages. Well, actually, Subway to Sally is not that kind of band who always needs a message to tell people what to do or something. Um, Usually we have a first meaning behind the lyrics and a second meaning. The first meaning behind the lyrics is when you read the lyrics and what the lyrics are saying. Usually there are metaphoric
Yeah,
stories, fairies, old stuff, medieval stuff. For example, like Lumpensammler, which is actually a new song
yeah,
from Mortem, or also Nero. And Nero is about the classic theme about Nero, the Roman emperor, burning down what he has built by himself to make him, some kind of invincible or rememorable. Wow, what a word! So that making people think think of Nero, the emperor, the big emperor who burned
yes.
Rome, and you can discover a meaning, or you have enough room for your own interpretation. And my interpretation for this song, for example, is that you always have people around you who are burning down things to make them look more important.
Mm,
It's not only famous people like Vladimir Putin or Donald Trump, the big leaders of our time. There are also certain people around us
mm.
in our environment, just in our families, in our friends, and who are doing the same things. So yeah, these are just
So
two messages
more
of the song.
personal. It's
Yeah,
more
excuse me.
personal. More personal in
They're personal,
your
of course. Yeah, 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 yeah.
yes.
So these were two meanings of two
Mm,
songs from
okay.
the new record. There are a lot more to discover.
So this is your main inspiration, both personal and sometimes uh, historical or
Yeah, of course. Being an artist means you're writing stuff, you're publishing stuff. So
mm,
after all, you need something to say and you need something to write about. And the things that are around us, reading the newspaper, watching TV, having my friends around me, everything is inspiration for me, or for us as band. And
yes.
so it plays always a role what's happening around you when you're creative and when you're an artist. And yeah.
And because of the situation, did you change your process to write and create?
Actually, not so much. No, no, no. But
No.
yeah, Subway to Sally, we had so many different different types of songwritings during our career. We had everything from the whole band in one room to only one guy writing everything. And in this case, since Himmelfahrt, we try to team up. So there's a creative core in the band, 3 or 4 people, and anyone is allowed to suggest songs or to write songs,
Mm.
and we try to finish them as a team. And yeah, that's how we do it at this point of time. We will see how the next record is going to be, how we
Okay,
will make it work. I don't know.
it works. Uh, in my opinion, it works. Uh, oh, it's okay.
There's a second cat.
The
I've
cat.
seen it. There's a black cat as well.
No.
A big black cat. No?
Yes, I have a black cat, but yeah, it's my dog.
The
I
dog.
have
Oh, two
one
cats.
dog and two cats.
Okay, cool.
um, what um, do you think this album is a? No, sorry, you answer. Um, do you remember your first tour in China
Yeah, I do
a long
remember.
time ago?
Oh, yeah, yeah. It was
Yes,
2009. I still have the
yes,
poster from this tour right here in the studio. I have the backstage pass. I can show you. I got it in a frame. Give me a second. It's
yes.
right. Yeah. Not so far. Wait. Right here. That's uh that's the backstage pass from our
Oh,
famous China tour.
nice.
Yes. I do remember it very well. It was such a, yeah, it was an adventure, and it had a huge impact on me because I was pretty young. I think I was 25
Mm,
or something at this point of time, and we went over to China, which is a country where we usually you don't go there for vacation, you
of
know? So if you're not there for doing things, for doing your job or something, you don't get there.
yeah.
And you don't actually you don't see it in the media, and you don't read a lot about it because it's a different system in politics, and I think
Oh,
it's not meant to be that the European people or Western people should be interested in China. I don't know.
mm,
So there's not so much information on the media about it, and yeah. So if you, for example, if you read some travel guides, you will hardly find some suggestions to visit China. So um, yeah, if you're planning a travel and you ask a travel agency, where can I go? I think
mm.
no one is going to suggest, yeah, China is the place to be. But actually, it was the place to be for me because I
Yes.
was visiting the big wall, and it's so great. And we've been visiting the Emperor's Castle in Peking, which is actually the biggest castle in the world, and it's made without one single screw, so it's just with wooden connectors, if I remember correctly. And
Mm,
just the dimension of this castle. I don't know if you've seen that movie, the Last Emperor,
yes.
uh, very known movie from, I think,
Mm,
from the 90s or 80s.
yeah. Mm,
And even when you watch the movie, which was filmed on location, by the way, you just get a small impression of the size, how
okay.
huge this palace, this castle is. It's unbelievable. I think it's about 4 kilometers or something. I don't know. It's
Mhm.
so huge. And the people over there, they were so kind. No one is speaking English there. So you try to communicate with your hand and your feet.
Science.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. But they were so interested in us, and we were so interested in the Chinese people. It was
Also,
so cool, and I would love to get there again.
yes. It was the only one, only concerts there.
Yeah, yeah, we've only been there once, and we played 4 shows on this tour. We've played Peking,
Mm,
Shanghai, and 2 times in Wuhan.
okay. And about concerts, you plan some concerts for
Always.
next year?
We always plan
Yes.
concerts.
Alone?
Yeah, we do have the Eisheiligen Nacht this year. Unfortunately, there's nothing in France,
Mm,
but we used to play in the German-speaking area because it's pretty hard for a
okay.
German-speaking band to make it to
Mm.
make concerts happen internationally. So we have a tour announced, the Postmortem tour in Germany next year, and we do play festival shows every summer. Yeah. So we
I
thought,
will try to come to Wacken next year and to
okay,
ask an accreditation for my webzine. I will try. I went uh, 20 years ago, I think.
oh,
Yes.
really
Yeah,
cool.
yes. Um,
So we're
so,
not going to be at Wacken next year, unfortunately. Yeah.
yes. Maybe one day
One day again,
in
hopefully.
France.
Yeah.
Yes. Do you ever play in France?
Yeah, when I was a student, I did not play Sally in France. I don't think so. I
No?
don't know. No, I can't remember, but I don't think so.
Uh, la, bands like Fire Trance, they played.
It last like last week actually.
Yes, yes,
Oh,
yes.
yeah,
With
yeah. Pretty,
Dominum.
pretty pretty close friends to me. Yeah, they're from the area around, so I chat with them every day.
Mm,
You know
nice.
the whole let's say folk rock or folk metal scene in Germany. It's pretty close connected the band.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. You often play um, in bands and um, crossover, like with working duet and
Yeah, there are a lot of featurings. If you check
you have
Spotify,
not.
one, there's
Yes.
one featuring which is called Kaufmann und Maid, which was more a fun thing, but I think there's pretty every medieval rock band except of In Extremo. I think they had not the time to participate at this when we produced the song, but I think there's every medieval rock band or folk rock band from Germany took part in the song.
Yes, you have very good bands in that style.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah,
And
pretty yeah.
D'Artagnan, um,
D'Artagnan.
Mono, Mono Inc.
Uno Inc. Yeah, we've been on
Yes.
tour with both of them. Yes, yes, yes.
And you have a project with Patty Gurdy.
I had, yeah,
There
I
is
once
a,
had.
yes,
Yeah. We were trying to make the thing work live, but then the Corona killed it actually. So yeah,
yes.
we've been
Okay.
playing once at the Treffen in Leipzig. Yeah,
Okay. And she played in a lot of band too.
I think I saw her playing with Ailstorm, right?
Yes,
I don't know
very
if
nice
she.
song.
I don't know if
Yeah.
she's a permanent member of Ailstorm now, but
No, no, I
no.
think it's just a featuring for
Okay,
one song.
yeah. But she's been
Yes.
touring with them. She's been touring a lot with them.
Yes, but not a member. I don't
Okay.
think so.
Next time I see her, I will ask her.
Okay. So what's the project except for a tour for Subway to Sally?
Publishing, releasing Postmortem, and then
Yes.
having a tour, and then we will see what time will bring. You know, we're not in this band is in its 30s, and we're not when you're playing in a band for such a long time, you don't make plans for about the next 5 years or something. So we do
Mm,
have plans for 2025, and we will see how people will accept Postmortem, and then
mm,
we will probably think about publishing new music. But first things first.
yes. One thing at one things.
Yeah, exactly. One thing after each other. Yes.
Do you want to add something about this album? Nice album. Uh,
Yeah, so if you're interested in have a listen to the strange music of Subway to Sally, feel free to check out YouTube, check out Spotify, check out our social channels. So I would love to read some comments from France. If people
yes.
like it or if they don't like it, just leave us a comment and yeah, keep your eyes open and be aware of Subway to Sally. And thank you, Celine, so much for your time and passion for doing this.
Thank you very much for your time too. to answer to my question. I think in France, where you have an audience, like for France, the concert was sold out, all the dates, I
Oh, right.
think. Yes,
Oh.
yes.
Have you been there?
Unfortunately, they don't want to give me my accreditation, so no.
Okay.
That
Okay. Sorry to hear.
I
Next
was
time.
very sad because I love the band. I made the interview,
Mhm.
and well, later, next
Okay.
time, it's
Next
okay.
time. Yeah.
Yes, they will come again.
Yeah, I think so. All right, Celine, do you have any more questions?
No, I think we no.
We made it. Cool.
Yes,
Within the time. We made it within the schedule. Thank you so much. Celine,
you're
next
welcome.
time. Bye
Yeah.
bye.
Bye.